test team to respond to flood cases and Bundumbo all over.
Emergency response on the way.
Okay, message copied, over and out.
Simulation exercises are part of the processes of preparedness. You know, in disaster preparedness, you do simulation to test your systems.
It's true that this is the first time we are testing the capacity of the local communities when it comes to disaster response. We've caught them by surprise, and we are not also surprised that some of them were panicked, but that's the entire essence.
So I very so sad, but I don't care. Fara. So taranga cheka na fula tara laring ibe kamanta ko meni alon ko fatal. So bara keta kule ka me alon ko pour ka mol silandi dinko ni me alon ko jibor silolam pour ni sama be cheka. Isa silala ko fendam nyinde me alon ko isa mantoro soto no jele isa fano jele fana.
What we did this morning is just to have a simulation to see, number one, to test their preparedness. Because since we've developed the plans, they've been trained, and then now following the training, we wanted to see how are they going to respond if an emergency of this nature was supposed to happen in one of their communities.
I think the community reaction, for me, I appreciated it well because one, they were blinded, and in simulation, real simulation, yes, you need to blind certain people or certain individuals so that you test their responsiveness, because like the community was never prepared for this. Just waking up and then you see people shouting or screaming out there.
It's going to help the community people. So if such scenario happen, before rescue officers would arrive, how they will act, you know, how they will conform themselves before the rescue people arrive. So when the rescue personnel also arrive, they will know how to move about.
We've seen the results that came out of it. We've even seen life casualties who were not even part of the simulation exercise, but they were part of this community, and because of the shock they had, we had people that collapsed in their homes.
Isaje komen ko fende minyi me alon ko insen community mo sensta sa ko nyina kaje komen ko se sila din ko la I hela dinul muta kebal fon se hakilo tuje biko dinul ka tuje le kebal ka tuje this year dinul to je me alon ko 4 years child.
The initial stages that we did with the communities was like to help them develop community contingency plans or ward contingency plans. So the development of that happened last year, and then all the plans were validated through a national validation process involving the NDMA, of course. So after the validation this year, some of the lineup of activities that we have included having a training on contingency planning and also on disaster response, emergency response. After the training, what we did, we also have doing the simulation exercise.
So rolling out the scenarios was done using technology, which is very good, because that's the best way, you know, rather than to communicating physically with runners. Instead, they use a WhatsApp platform. You see the engines coming slowly. That was good. Radio systems were used. So for me, really, the whole setup is good. WACA being a project concentrating on the Kotu stream is doing extremely well in where their mandate is as a project.
So going forward, we expect that people would learn from what has happened and prepare for the unforeseen in the future.